This is not Invincible. These are not Viltrumites. These are human beings. So my assumption is that our boy Danny is no longer. And perhaps that is what we need for this character, for this show. We need a moral dilemma. We need them to spice it up in the moral arc department. All right. We need them to say, all right, well, yeah, here's somebody you thought was evil or bad, but turns out he's just a dude. All right. And Wilson Fisk took him under his arm the same way Penguin took old boy under his arm. I believe just used him, even though maybe he did see some potential in him. But ultimately, he's still just a dude, man. And he did dude stuff. So for that, you kind of got to just let it be. All right. I don't know, though. I think I've been waiting to see. Nah, it's all good. Skylar, appreciate you pulling up, man. Yeah. Okay, we'll start. All right, we're going to start over, Skylar. By the way, it's just me today, homeboy. Everybody's off. So let's go ahead and leave that storyline alone. And can we also talk about some of the other crazy stuff that's going on in this story? All right. Such as the fact that now Jessica Jones has entered the chat. And with Jessica Jones, what we got was a whole new introduction to a completely different story that we did not know that we were asking for. Okay, here's her daughter, Danielle, all right? And Danielle, if you didn't notice, seems to be of melanated descent. Intentional? Absolutely. And what does Jessica Jones ask in this episode to... What did she ask? Oh boy, when she was talking to, she asked about Luke. Now, oddly enough, another thing that shouldn't go unnoticed is that when Jessica Jones confronted old boy, the dude that we know as Shaggy, all right, when she confronted that character, the one who was trying to boss Kingpin around, he was actually afraid of her. I mean, it seemed that he was presenting a literal bit of fear with regard to Jessica Jones because he know what Jessica Jones is capable of. Even though he was like, oh, I hear your powers aren't working like they used to. She was like, all right, it don't matter. I can still, just with my own hands, I'll kick your ass. And what did she ask him about? She asked him about Luke Cage. And what did he say? He said Luke Cage is fighting overseas. What is he doing overseas? What is going on? What is Luke Cage? He's a freedom fighter.